diet where you can eat whatever you like seems too good to be true, but our next guests are proof there is one that works. Please welcome Jennifer Elliott and Stella Cowan.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to our show. Jennifer, you first came up with this diet plan when your daughter Jeannie had some problems.
That's right. I've got 3 children, and as youngsters, 2 of them could eat whatever they liked and they stayed slim. But my middle daughter Jeannie had gained weight at an early age. She always carried some around her tummy when she was a littlie that she didn't grow out of during growth spurts. By the time she got to 12, she'd in the year from between 12 and 13, she went up 2 clothes sizes in a year. She gained a lot of weight then. And at 14, she was diagnosed with insulin resistance, which gave me the clue to what was happening with her.
So what is insulin resistance?
Insulin resistance can be understood in the context of how we metabolise the food that we eat, particularly carbohydrate foods. So carbohydrates like bread, potato, rice, pasta, even fruit and honey, they're broken down to sugars in the body. And for some people, they're really good at getting that sugar into their muscles, and their muscles burn it up for energy. So they're like carbohydrate burners. They can eat lots of food, they burn it off, they don't put on weight easily. Now, people like my daughter with the insulin resistance, it goes a different way. They're not so good at burning it, they're good storers. So the sugars from those carb foods goes to the liver, converted into fat, goes down around the tummy.
And you estimate around 1 in 4 of us could have this type
That's
of
right, conservatively.
condition.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
OK, so Stella, you actually have been following this plan and you've lost an incredible amount of weight.
Yes, yes. I'm very, very happy with the plan.
16 kilos, is
16
that right?
kilos so far, yes. So, and it's worked really, really well.
Thank you. Talk us through the plan. It's about when you eat, not really what you eat.
So really there's not one diet approach that fits everyone. So when a client comes to see me, I ask them lots of questions to see whether this approach will be right for them. Do they carry weight around the middle? Are they tired? Do they get sleepy during the day? Are they excessively hungry? Reflux? High blood pressure? Lots of questions like that. Now, if they say yes to a lot of those, it's carbohydrates that are the problem. They're actually, you know, storing them. So the plan doesn't exclude any foods, but it's what they eat and when. So for this one, we watch the carbohydrates and we get them to a level that they're able to process without going into storage. So I suggest people try a 1-week plan. They have something like eggs, bacon, tomato, cup of coffee with cream for breakfast.
So a really high protein brekkie.
Yeah, a low carbohydrate, more protein, and lunchtime maybe a salad, and then dinner time allows them to eat a meal of their choice.
So they can have the carbohydrates before they go to bed?
That's right.
Because a lot of the other diets say that's where you cut them out later in the day.
That's right. But the body is much smarter than that. If you've done the right thing during the day, insulin levels are reduced, the body then processes that meal without it impacting on weight.
And you say that this diet can also help with depression and energy levels. In what way?
Absolutely. So when a carbohydrate storer eats carbohydrates and their insulin is level increases, that can then have effects on hormones that affect our moods. So cortisol can go up and people get stressed and anxious, and serotonin can go down, leading to low mood and depression. So I've seen lots of people, by correcting what they're eating, they actually have huge improvements in their mood and well-being.
Wow.
What about in the party season where you sort of are drawn towards a lot of carbohydrates? I mean, how do you get around? What can you get away with eating?
It's still very manageable. Stella's been on the eating plan for over a year. She's been through a Christmas.
And an Easter.
And Easter, yeah.
It's tough times.
Yeah, I just have a plan. Last Christmas I just lost my 10 kilos that I'd aimed for. So then I just said, right, no carbohydrates before 4 o'clock, and then managed them after that. And I didn't miss out on anything.
A lot of people are going to ask, where does alcohol fit in?
Wonderfully.
They can see something here. It works.
Yeah.
How does it fit?
Yeah. The evening meal is really a meal of someone's choice. So if they wanted to have pizza and a beer, they could have it there. If they have a glass of wine with
pretty
dinner,
good.
that's fine as well. And Stella actually went on a cruise just recently and didn't miss out on any of the enjoyment there.
Not at all. No. It was easy to follow on the cruise. I had a strawberry daiquiri before dinner every night and bottle of wine with dinner. I sound like a bit of an alcoholic. and just normal meals, and it was just lovely. I didn't miss out on anything. I watched other people have their cappuccinos during the day and things like that, but didn't bother me in the least, no.
Well, Stella and Jennifer, thank you very much for coming on our show and talking to us about this. And if you want information on this eating plan, you can read all about it in Jennifer's book, Baby Boomers, Bellies and Blood Sugars. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Still to come on Studio 10, how music can improve your mental health. Don't go anywhere.